Short shot into that hole.
This is the par 4 8th. Muni, he, from China, went to USC collegiately.
I think there's always one of those holes that you feel like you should be able to make a birdie on, and Mooney doing that.
Back to one.
And playing with the EY twins is major.
It's because of the rain from earlier.
And now Tavatanakit. The rain is gone. The bugs have come back. That's always an issue here along the bay.
Only 115 for Paddy, so you can see she's just smoothing a shot in there.
Did you ever wear the dryer sheets in your cap? That was a trick that some players tried in the day.
I tried it, but it didn't really work for me.
Fine right there.
All right, 3 birdie putts at the first, beginning with Paddy Tavatanakit.
So this one's downhill.
Yeah. Bugs or the wind?
Definitely not the bugs. They've been, they have been more annoying than Jeff Brighton after 2 gin and tonics. So.
Oh dear, Jeff Brighton, our U.S. Open champion, winning caddy.
Yeah, I'd take the bugs over him, to be honest, after 2 gin and tonics. But Paddy's here, the longer hitter out the 3. Again, you're just looking up this left-hand side. There's a little bit of kind of reads on that left-hand side. That's just right. That is going to be your target today. Yeah, this looks a beauty.
To the 9th.
Yep, Mooney he here, 3rd shot to the par 5. Not many players can get there in 2. Kind of a little bit longer today, playing longer. Location very similar to yesterday, over in the middle left center of the green, and that is.
Let's get over to the 9th and say hello to Jim.
Hey, Grant. Mooney here now. He here. This is her 4th shot. Went shot just short. Excellent chip shot. She's at 4 under par. Cut line right now.
Of course, through the years. So you'll see the players trying to wave them away. There's a major champ, Paddy Tavatanakit.
What's that? Yes. Yep.
Paddy's got 153. As you can see, the bugs are just annoying these players. This is probably the worst part of the golf course on this 2nd hole, right by the water. Just feel like you're constantly whacking them away because there's just no wind here to move them. 153. This is 1 less than 8 iron for Paddy. Sounded really good. It's on a really good line, just left of the pin.
Always one of the toughest holes here every year, Karen.
And it's one of the longer holes, but it's always sort of dependent.
A couple of early birdies for 65 yesterday, but a double bogey at the 14th, and then she just 3-putted. She'll settle for par there to 17.
Oh, Alexa panel now for birdies. Got that 1 win a couple years ago. Best finish this season's 26, so nice putt there. That'll get her back with a chance to make it.
And back we go to the 2nd. Paddy Tavatanakit for birdie.
Just about 16 feet, hit a beautiful shot in there. This is moving left to right the whole way, but should straighten up at the end.
Okay. Nice start to this 9 for Paddy T.
Always feels like you're picking up a shot on the field if you walk off of there with sometimes a par. So to make a birdie, it's a great deal.
3 in a row to go from outside the cut line in. This is Mooney he from China. Began the year with the lowest possible status, exempt status, but she has a couple of top 25s and playing well again this week.
It's about making the most of your opportunities.
The rain beginning to fall again here in Galloway, New Jersey, so it's time for a wardrobe change. And Mooney He, as the rain falls, has this for birdie at the 10th. A test of concentration and patience, and then tied for last place. Going on to shoot 60 and win it.
Patty,
3.
yeah, Patty Tavatanakit. That's her second here, 3.
She had 231 to the front, and I think she's going to have to button all of that to get it there.
Ooh, it's out there to the right. There's that fescue.
There's a bunker there too, Jim.
Yeah.
So if she's lucky, she's found the bunker
Yeah.
as opposed to the fescue.
Yeah,
Interesting, really. She'll have that for birdie. She's right on the cut line.
all right, Patty T has an interesting putt coming over the slope here.
She has a very interesting putt. It's a little down, about halfway there. It's going to try and break to her left and then straighten out again for the last third. Really difficult one to read this.
This green's like got it's ripples, isn't it? Almost looks like it's got ripples in it.
It 100%. It's like it's got a big spine in the middle of it.
There's a ripple right there. Didn't lose its speed. It still has some speed yet. 5 birdies, a couple on this 9. A little bit of work left for Patty T.
Yeah, it's one of them 3-footers you don't really want in the afternoon.
What'd you tell yourself in the afternoon when you had to play these, knowing they might be just slightly bumpy?
I mean, it's a really hard thing to do, isn't it? But you just got to hit good putts. You just got to try your best to read them as you would do and keep your head down and just hit good putts. I always felt on bumpy greens or Poana greens that you just got to focus more on speed as well. You don't want these 3-4 footers coming back all the time. It gets really mentally draining.
Yeah, it's not a cut to the condition of the golf course. It's just what Poana does in the afternoon. It grows. It gets not quite as smooth. It's not a cut to the condition because the condition's excellent this week.
We'll keep it here for Patty T.
This is one of them tee shots. It's almost semi-blind, but there's a bunch of trees out on the left-hand side. You just want to aim at one of them and commit to your target. This right side does creep in a little bit faster than you would like. Yeah, this is perfect, just down the left-hand side. That's fine in that rough. It was always my miss here on this hole. I used to like it down.
Patty T now. Couple of great Thai players. Titakun has been #1 in the world. Patty T, of course, has a major title to her credit. This is Patty at the 4th.
Give or take about 15 feet. I don't think there's much movement in this. I was looking at it pretty hard and I couldn't see anything. Just got to keep the pace up the hill. This is a great look for birdie.
She was outside the cut line when the round began, but now she's...
Be like just a little pitch up over that front bunker.
Yep. Tavatanakit now looks like a driving iron for her.
See, this was the play that I used to love. I used to love hitting like a 3 or 4 iron up over this. It's such a short hole. This will leave her just a little flick in. Such a powerful player.
Yeah, I always felt like you had to feel like if you're going to lay up, find a specific target down there to aim at. Play it like a par 3 shot.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful high ball flight right down the middle.
That'll be just fine. I could watch her golf swing all day long. See some putts made from there. He hit a great shot in here. Toughest hole, only 2 birdies so far. Kind of had it well, just off there. That's where they were squeegeed. There was so much moisture over there, so this should be a pretty slow putt. Excellent. So that's the 3rd birdie today at 13. Nicely done after that. Figuring it out. All right, Tavatanakit now for birdie.
If you want a 10-footer anywhere on this green, this is exactly where you want it. Straight up the hill. Barely any movement. She's just having to wait. The 6th tee is only about 20 paces away from her, 20 yards, and they're just about to tee off.
Here, old style golf course. See that a lot. All right, Patty's ready to go.
Just got to keep the pace on this. She actually just spoke to me then in between holes from 4 to 5 that she feels the greens are a lot smoother now the rain has come down.
Just hit that through the break. Maybe not smooth on that one.
Keep it here for Patty.
She really did take the LPGA by storm when she first came out. Just powered her way. When she won her first major at Mission Hills in California. Such a beautiful swing, but this is heading a little bit left. This has got to get lucky. Oh, it's in the fescue, I think.
All right, Mel, what can you tell us about Patty T?
Yeah, she was only a couple of feet in the fescue, but had to take a penalty drop, so this is her third. 153. It's a little late iron. A little right the flag.
So that'll be for par. Cut line at the moment. Minus a new term.
You beat me to it. I was about to say it.
Mooney He now for birdie at 15. Been 6 so far today, so not a lot. Make it 7. Nice putt there. It's over the 4 under par.
Distance.
Yep. All right, Tavatanakit now here at 7.
Should just be a nice smooth 6-iron for Paddy. Beautiful balance on that golf shot. Oh,
Yeah, very good.
I'd say. How about those 3 shots? So all 3 players with a great chance. I'm going to say Patty T's going to make that one. Patty's ready to go now.
can't imagine anyone's got this any closer to the hole with their tee shot on 7. A beautiful iron shot. Gorgeous flight in there from Paddy. Should just be a routine. 3-footer for birdie. Not much movement in it.
This for the 3rd birdie of the day on this hole. You're right. This was a tough one to get it close, but she had a beautiful shot in here. Best we've seen. Okay, nice birdie. So that'll help after the bogey at the last hole. Good bounce back. A chance for a couple of holes coming in there at 8 and 9. And he now at the 15th. Couple under on her round today. Excuse me, 17th. Heard the cars realize what hole it was on.
That's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? At least they're not blowing their horns at the minute.
Exactly. I thought I was going to get hit yesterday. They were out there. Beautiful shot. Either.
Coming through.
To the 8th, Mel, it's a short par 4, but seems to reach up and grab players at just the wrong time coming down the stretch on Sunday.
Yeah, this green is going to be very, very firm. With this rain, it's going to make this front pin only 10 on a lot easier. Yeah, you can see there a little bit of spin control. Great shot there.
Mooney Heat here. Beautiful shot in here. This for birdie. 17 to get to 500. Okay. She's at 500 par. That's right there at 31st.
A big group there. 6 players at -8. Patty Tavatanakit with a chance for another birdie.
This is a great opportunity for birdie. Again, I don't think this is leaving the hole left off at most.
Well, she's had a good day today. Takes her to 3 under par.
It's up a little bit. It's the first time I felt it all day. a little bit into, but with Patty's power, she should have no problem still getting up in 2.
Yeah, key here is get it in the fairway. There's cross bunkers. If you do hit it in the rough, that could come into play. You got to pay attention to, but get it in the fairway. Yeah, I think she can definitely, with her distance and speed on this, could get there in 2.
Yeah, I feel like she went after that. She's picking the tee up very quickly. Good drive.
It's in the, can't play at that pace.
No, you can't.
Like that?
All right, Tavatanakit.
So just left of the camera, guys.
Yeah.
This lie should be no bother for Patty. Grass is going with her, so she should be able to glide the club through that grass. She's looking at right half of the green here, and it all feeds towards the flagstick. 224 to the hole. Nice high ball flight. Just left out there to the right a little bit.
Yeah, might have
Looks
caught
like
that
it might have caught the bunker.
bunker. Yeah, be a long bunker shot, but it's better
Take
than
that though over
yeah,
fescue anytime.
exactly. Up 1 to 18.
Mooney He is going to have a chance for a 3rd really solid showing this season on the LPGA Tour. A couple of top 25s already. And she has fought her way back from the depths of the LPGA priority list, which determines...
You've played professional golf. You know how you go about your business. When you're an amateur playing in college, all of a sudden everything's just so intense.
Tavatanakit now, her 3rd shot from the bunker. All in all, not too bad a shot. Had plenty of green to work with, getting better. Nice. She's at 3 under par. She makes that to finish at full tomorrow and get some help from the top.
Well, she has shot a 61 and a 62 in the same week. That was in Thailand earlier this year. Came up short by a shot to Angel Yen. She might need that tomorrow.
Tavatanakit now for birdie. This is to get her to 4 under par.
I feel like 15 footers in this green are really hard. There's just so much movement in this putt. I'd say at least 4 inches outside the hole.
That's pretty good. She's hit a couple good putts, just haven't quite taken the break. That was a decent speed, but played a little too much break, but she'll stay at 3 under for the tournament. 67 today, so a solid comeback from yesterday's opening 72. Saw some good things out of her golf swing and her game today. You've got to put it on the perfect line, and she just never got it started on there.